The following presentation is for mature audiences only.
Who are you?
He's a fine man.
All hell is broken loose.
He's a great broadcaster.
He's a very powerful guy. Absolutely brilliant.
Feared by men, adored by women.
He's a smart boy. It's patriotic.
It's no big deal.
It's the end of the world.
I might as well tell you now. He's a monkey.
And how you doing, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages? Welcome in to another edition of The Wyldeside with Eric Clark. I am your host, Eric Clark, saying thank you for taking time out of your busy day to hang out with me on the east side of Nashville. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button for the live stream. Smash the like button for the algorithm. If you have a band, song, or a video, something you want me to check out, get over to the Discord server, subscribe, left-hand side, YouTube reaction request, read the pinned message, drop a link, a brief description. I will get to your suggestion when I can. Another way to help me out with the algorithm here on YouTube, very simple. Comment on the video. I know I always encourage you to comment down below with everything you know about the band and the song and the performance, but most importantly, it tells me you were here. So even if you don't have a comment, throw me some horns down in the comment section. It actually helps the YouTube algorithm. The more engagement I get with my viewers, the more they help promote the channel. One of the more frequent comments I get is your channel should have more subscribers. Okay, help me out. At least throw me some horns and help YouTube get me into that algorithm stream we are all struggling to get to. Today's Discord suggestion is coming from Marcus. He said, hey man, I really love what you're doing with The Warning. Check out this earlier performance. So today we're checking out The Warning, the Three Sisters from Monterey, and their cover of, I believe it was 2016 from the Hardwired album. I think it came with a Halloween mask. If you have that mask, let me know. Yeah, it's Metallica's Hardwired, and the track is called Atlas Rise. So today on The Wyldeside, thank you, Marcus, we're checking out The Warning with Atlas Rise. Here we go. Oh, they're at the whiskey. Nice. dude.
Good night, everybody. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's a hell of a way to wrap it up there. The Warning covering Metallica's Atlas, Rise. I believe it's from Hardwired. 2016, right? Yeah, I think it was 2016. I'm trying to timeline everything. And I know that this was done some years ago, so again, you can let me know everybody's ages. I'm sure they tell me somewhere down in the okay, 14-year-old on bass, 16-year-old on drums, 18-year-old on guitar. Their ages at the time. I have to be careful with my complimentary descriptions of the band because I don't want Metallica fans to think that it's any slight against Metallica. It's not what I'm saying here. The most impressive part of that performance is how 3 teenage girls got the sound of 4 grown-ass men. Like, that's the... I understand there's a lot to the song. I'm just starting with the overall sound. Metallica is very special. They're very special. They have a very unique tone. They have a very unique sound. They are garage rock at its finest, stripped down to its bare essentials, but fast, heavy, crunchy, dirty, vulgar, sexy, beautiful, rhythmic, all of it. Garage rock. And when I say garage rock, I don't mean cheap or not famous or anything. No. What I'm saying is not confined to corporate sound. It's a whole other video I'm sure I could make, but I don't like labels anyway. But again, I think the impressive point here is that you have 4 teenage girls who are able to capture the sound of 4 seasoned, musicians. I mean, she's nailing Trujillo's bass, just nailing it. And Danny's really done a good job of. That's how you can tell the influence is there, because that sound is a feel. You can't just, you can cover Metallica and you can do their songs, whatever. But as with anyone, to capture their sound is quite difficult. The tone. And they do a good job. Hats off. The big, real doffing of the cap. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I just start talking, man. I just hit record, start talking. I'm sorry. The tipping of the cap, if you will. Damn, it's almost like I ruined it. Pow on drums. You got Don Henley. You got the guy from Jigsaw. The dude from Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. Just, Karen Carpenter. It's just some of the people that, play drums and sing. But to play drums and sing for that's different. That's a different it's a different place to put yourself as not only a drummer but as a musician, to take on that role. You're already ratcheting your pace up by playing drums for this particular track. Now you're singing on top of that. Kudos. Again, what should really stand out for people at the time, and thus, playing itself out to be true later. Okay, dude, these 3 young ladies have captured the sound of 40-year metal musicians. 4 of them. All right, man. This is serious stuff. This is next level. This is next iteration. Sorry. I don't want to say next level. That makes people think I'm ranking people. I'm not. This is the next evolution of sound. Because, again, you're hearing individuality and their own modernity within the track itself, because they are who they are. And they're putting in their own elements and their own flavors to certain parts or fills or progressions. And you can hear that, yet they stay true to that influence. Even in this time, and again, I don't know how long ago this was, and I've mentioned this before about them, about one of the appealing aspects of the band are two things that add to the bona fide. There are two things that validate the accolades that you could laud on them. Number one is this maturity. I don't mean maturity as in human being. I mean maturity in that element. Similarly, by the time I was 17 years old, I was at home on a stage doing stand-up around the Tampa, St. Pete, Clearwater area. Yeah, it was just occasional features now and again and some open mic stuff, but I was already comfortable. I was already at home, and I wrote that down, already at home. Even in this, you can hear a maturity in their sound that adds an energy to the performance. The second thing is the joy. And I talk about this a lot, not only with musicians, but public speaking. If you smile when you speak, people can hear a smile. It changes the dynamic of your tone, of how you come across. It projects a different energy than if you're not smiling. So you can hear joy. And then when you hear the joy in the creation, you feel the joy in your soul. I call it grandma's mashed potatoes. I know it doesn't make any sense, but it's grandma's mashed potatoes. Why are hers better than anybody's? Because she loves you. That's why. She's not making potatoes just to make potatoes. She's making potatoes because she enjoys making them for you. They enjoy making music for us. We can feel that. That's another instrument. It's always been admirable how these young ladies carried themselves. And now that I see it's gone back this far, maybe not far in the grand scheme of things, but even at this early stage, you're playing the whiskey. So that right there legitimizes you enough. But then you come out and you do this, and you establish an atmosphere of credulity that is palpable through the music and the stage presence. So again, they always amaze me when I see them perform live, when I hear how they take these really cool classic tones, these really heavy, influential legacy tones, and they really do a great job of magnifying them through their own lenses of modernity. So it creates this new car smell to something familiar and safe that you're already comfortable with. And then they come out and do this, and you're like, okay, dude, that just went up to 11. All right. Now what? They leave. That's the walk-off right there. They pointed, they hit, and they walked off. That's how it's done. So I've said this before about them in the past, and I feel redundant. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. Not just the song, but the performance, the attitude, the atmosphere, the disposition, the command, the control, all of it. It's amazing to see such young people create this mood of maturity through their music. It's brilliant. So thank you very much, Marcus, for that suggestion. The Warning, doing Metallica's Atlas, Rise. I will always say it that way. Atlas, Rise. I got yelled at for it. So thank you very much for that suggestion, Marcus. Let me know down below, everybody, your thoughts, your ideas, your knowledge, your histories, all of that. Fill me in with all the stuff. I heard it when I said it. Down below in the comment section. Even if you don't comment, throw me some horns down there, because any engagement, the more engagement I get, the more YouTube will help me and promote me in their algorithm. So again, the most common thing I hear is you should have more subscribers. Well, the best way you can help me with that, simple engagement on the YouTube channel. It's the best way to do it. So just a simple set of horns. Go crazy if you want. I know the Warning Army is awesome. So if you want to load them up, go right ahead. But definitely help me out with the engagement down in the comment section. If you have a band, song, or a video, something you would like me to make a video on, get over to the Discord server and left-hand side, YouTube reaction requests. Read the pinned message, you primitive screwheads. Drop a link in a brief description. I will get to your suggestion when I can. Also, down below in the description are all of our social media links as well. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or X. No one's going to call it X, Elon, okay? Just stop. Just go back to Twitter. No one will be mad at you. Just go back to Twitter. It's ridiculous. Nobody's doing it. So all of that is down below, along with my tangential rants. Don't forget, speaking of rants, we do a live stream every Wednesday and Saturday. Saturdays are live reactions, and Wednesdays are just me screaming at the clouds because people get me all fired up. So make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button for those live streams. Smash the like button, again, helping me with the algorithm. Thank you very much for taking time out of your day to hang out with us on the east side of Nashville. Make sure you're looking out for each other. Make sure you're looking out for your neighbor. Try to do at least one good thing a day. I am Eric Clark, and this is The Wild Side.